Oh, Mad Johns, he's back again. And you're already a moderator. I love that. Yeah, we did away with the player career mode that was started, and we're doing a Sunderland career mode. I started this off film. I'm not doing Pompey Mad Johns. I started this off film, and this is what we put together off camera. We brought in Marcondes from Brentford, Chaloba from Huddersfield, Nketiah from Arsenal, and Leauge. I don't know where he was from. Oh, and Roos as well. Picked up an injury to Willis, and it's the Teesside derby in the first round of the cup.
Today, we'll be taking some questions now.
So we won't be playing any of League One. Like, we'll play the last game if we win the league, or we'll play the playoff final. But League One is going to be sim only. Championship majority sim, and Premier League will probably play most of it.
Right,
And it'll be all done on stream. I'm probably going to be live until about 6 tonight. So I haven't played this in a while actually, so I need to go check the severity of Willis's injury. And it's 12 more days, so shouldn't be too bad. We'll quickly replace him anyway. I mean, they're literally all like the same, so we'll just stick Smith in. So it's Sunderland Borough in the Carabao Cup. And you can see there, this is all on legendary, and it's just base legendary. We've got no sliders or anything. And this should be a good game, to be honest. So why Sunderland then you support Newcastle? I'm doing a Newcastle career mode off of camera that will eventually be an episode of the Lifting the UCL series. And that's the Newcastle career mode. This will also eventually be an episode of Lifting the UCL. But it was just one of the teams that I was trying to do, teams that have a fan base around where I'm from, so that if people saw it on my Snapchat story, they would maybe click on. And Sunderland was kind of like, it was Newcastle, then it was Sunderland, so decided this would be the one that was stream. And we're hosting Borough here in the Carabao Cup. I'd be very disappointed if we come away with a loss. I like the presentation packages for most of these games. Carabao Cup's a bit less, of course, with it being a practical tin pot competition. But we'll host Borough here. I mean, this is probably going to be the only game we'll play all of this episode. Unless we get Newcastle in the next round somehow. Right, well, the kits are awful. Can we just... We'll just already establish that the kits are absolutely awful. And that we're getting picked apart here. This is obviously a championship. We're playing upper league here. Being a League One team. But yeah, hopefully in this hour or so, we'll get the majority of the way through League One. By the 5th episode, I definitely want to be in the Premier League. I'll probably stream this most days, to be honest, for just an hour a day. Or just over an hour a day. If you haven't already, just like the stream. Might as well. Subscribe if you're not. Duncan Watmore doing well there. Here's Marcadones. And he's got the run of Nketiah through the gap. Good ball. Oh, it's too heavy. That could have been the opener there. They do well though. A Sombalonga playing up top, wearing the 9 for the Borough. With Ashley Fletcher. Here is a Sombalonga. Chaloba, that's poor. Luco 9. No, I thought he'd done that. Yeah, usually like with League One teams, oh shit, you kind of do come up back to back like that, Mad Johns. Like I'm imagining you'll probably come up from the Championship as well, then you'll start to meet your problems. That happened with me in the Salford career mode and the Forest Green career mode that I did this year. We kind of breezed through both leagues and then it became difficult in the Premiership. We're going to create down the line. Duncan Watmore's got a bit of a run. I'm not too confident in his pace, to be honest. Marcadones and a Dobson. Here's Marcadones and he's roundies, man. He's got the gap inside. We're going to hit this. It's a good block, but it's dropped perfectly to Trevor Chalobah. And it's a fortunate one. But it is the defensive midfielder. So yeah, 29th minute, there's 1-0. It's good playing with like Sunderland, and it's the same with Newcastle. You get that fans belting out chance every time you score. Drop that. Oh, that could have been decent there. Yeah, I think it after this episode goes up, you'll see. Well, after this stream finishes, sorry, it'll probably not go up till tomorrow. But after you see this stream finish, you'll see us lift the UCL with a new team, with the second team that we're going to lift it with, and that'll be probably up at about 6:30. Borough carving away through here. That's well done from Smith as well. Relegation battle. Probably get yourself out of that, actually, to be honest. Youth system, that's the best thing for these type of career modes. You should get your boys up there because they'll quickly become starters. Oh, might get a chance here. late in the first half. Duncan Watmore's breaking away down the line. If he can get an option in the box, and Nketiah's there, that's good, well defended by Ayala, and that'll bring us to the half-time mark. And it's 1-0. We're leading. Leading them 1-0 at the half. We're going to make a change, actually. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Denver Hume in, a left back. What's the best country for scouting? I always use Canada. Because they're cheap to scout in. Like North America. And Australia as well, they're also cheap to scout in. And if you set your scouting kind of outlook on physically strong, then they tend to come back quite well. Oh, I'll get booked for that. It's a good block from Wright, Smith, Chaloba. Work that one out well there. Lyndon Gooch. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. Well, this is dropped perfectly for Nketiah. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing on here. We'll try and make something of this. Making something of nothing here. Ah, we had a little chance there with Nketiah. I probably should have took that inside. Yeah, that's annoying. That's poor. Marcadones got absolutely nothing on. Well, to be fair, he's got through and he's got the chance. That's absolutely awful. I forgot he was left-footed. That's very poor. We're gonna make a change in the 70th. We're gonna go 4-4-2. I'm gonna leave the midfield. Actually, no, we're gonna bring Max Power in and Semenyo. And hopefully see out the game in the 4-4-2 flat. Mad Johns, stop timing people out. Mad Johns is pumping versus Southampton of the first day of the championship. Yeah? And also ask me before you time someone out. Thanks. Burrage brought on Ravel. No, he doesn't even play for them anymore. That just looked like Ravel Morrison. I don't think it was. Gooch. He's got Nketiah. Look at the ball. Lyndon Gooch. Can you take this strike? Oh, it's a Mecha. But she said gay. Yeah, I don't care. I don't mind her saying that. Just leave that. I'll tell you to time someone out. Or you ask me if you should. Roosters came to collect that well there, and I was just about to say that we need to hold on to the ball to shut up shop. And Asombalonga's got a chance to release. Oh, he's picked Dykesdale, who's offside, and he's gone off after that. We might be in business here with an advance to the next round of the Carabao Cup. In Ketia. He's tackled, but they're in their own half, and they're playing it short, and we've knocked Middlesbrough out of the Carabao Cup competition. And we advance through to the next round. Only goal was a very, very, very scrappy one. Hit that one with the marker donuts, and it just dropped perfectly for Chiloba to plonk it in. Yeah, we'll do the post-match interview. Get the morale going. Right, Lily, stop saying gay, or I'm gonna time you out. Do we feel like we're gonna win the Carabao Cup? No. I don't at all. Fuck's sake.
Thanks so much.
I think he's made Mad John's leave. Lily, you're a cunt. I'm gonna ban you from this channel. I'm not making you the moderator, fuck off, you're a bitch. Oh, he didn't leave? Get fucked. Right, we're gonna make a loan approach, I think, for Borough centre half. Oh, his contract's expiring in 11 months. That's really annoying. I don't think we'll be able to. We're just gonna try and sign him then. It's late in the summer transfer window, and we're gonna try and bring Nathan Wood in. They don't want Tommy Smith. They don't want Ethan Robson. Tell you what, you can take Kyle Lafferty if you want. Oh, fuck you then. Oh, they'll have Denver Hume. Oh, they just want a straight swap. Well, we'll take that, I guess. I think you're probably lower rated than Denver Hume, but with him being that young and with us having a good left back as well. Oh, he wants to be sporadic in League One, really? That's a worry. Probably won't start him straight away then. Yeah, it's down to us to set the wage. I don't really know what to offer him. What about 9 grand? 400k no, I can't even offer him 400k signing bonus. We don't have enough. Clean sheets, if you keep 5. I'll give you 122k. You might walk out on that. Oh, that's a fair offer. Fair enough. I'm going to try and sign Casilla and Daka. Daka? What do you mean? Do you mean Saka? If you mean Saka, then fair enough. If you mean Daka, then I don't have a clue, mate. So we'll get Wood onto the bench and we'll get him into the training sessions as well. We'll get Willis back in the starting 11. Obviously, he's injured at the minute, but we can go on and auto-replace with us simulating the games. What we're going to do now as well is Daka from Salzburg. I don't know who that is. But, yep, you do you, Mad Johns. We're going to go set up the youth scouting as well. We'll get 2 scouts, I think. With us not having a huge budget. And we'll send them to some off countries for the cheaper 9 months. We'll go with Australia. 45 grand for 9 months. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. With us being in League 1, I think that's kind of like the best way to go about this. And what I haven't done yet is I'm going to go check the free agents list. And then we're going to start... After we've checked this, we're going to start ploughing through some of the games. I mean, maybe we hit a gem here. Sometimes there is some good players. I mean, he actually looks quite good, to be honest. I don't know if we'll have 6 days to scout him. I'll actually do that, to be honest. Now I'm going to start scouting some of these players. Some of them I'll take a bit longer. Clayton Lewis looks alright as well. We'll ask to scout him. He'll take 6 days as well. He looks good as well. With us being in League 1, it'll be alright to get a few of the free agents in, maybe. Yeah, we'll leave it at them 3. Or 2. Was that 2? Or was it 3? 3. We'll leave it at them 3 midfielders. We'll probably pick the 2 best options. Mad John's why? Why do you want me to say Gucci gang? An L to Sunderland at home, like, that's poor. That's annoying. We're expected to win this title. Oh, I didn't put Wood in the drills. Wood's gonna come in instead of Embleton. Rochdale. I'm hoping this is it's only a fixture. We're still not going to play it. Surely we can take 3 points from Rochdale. Yes, we can. A double from Duncan Watmore. That's fantastic there. Taking away all 3 points, taking us up to 10th in the league. I tell you who I'm going to go loan in. And I know we can loan him in. And I'm going to play him off the bench. I'm going to go loan in Jonathan Lecco from West Brom. And we're going to get him in for the season. And hopefully he can get out of League 1. Usually, it's quite easy to get this guy in. He's normally quite good for the start. Ah, mate. I'm having the last say. Oh, fuck off! I say usually it's quite easy to get him in. He's just stormed out over 5%. Prick. We'll just go back in for him. We want Oz Turk. 500 grand. We'll keep him around. Hey, they are a lot poorer than I expected. We're gonna bring in Clayton Lewis and Figuera, and we're gonna hope that sporadic. Yeah, good. If the other lad wants any more than rotational, then we're walking away. So we're bringing Clayton Lewis there. And this lad has big wages there. Nothing that we can't work with though. Sporadic again. Important, get out of it. You are not good enough to be important at all. Especially age 29. Right, what else we're gonna do is we're gonna go take one of our instructions. So we've got all of this set up. And we've got first team. Oh, I've already done it. Got first team quality and 1 year left on his on the contracts. So in January we can set up, or just before January, we can set up a shortlist of players such as this lot who can come in on free deals. So with that all done, we've brought in Clayton Lewis, who won't be on the bench just yet, but eventually he'll make his way onto the bench. And hopefully we can train him up as well. He's only 22, so hopefully he can be a bench player in League 1 and in the Championship eventually. But we're playing Wimbledon at the Stadium of Light, and I need to sort out kit numbers as well. I'll sort out kit numbers after this game. A draw! I mean, alright, but that's not good enough at all. I don't think we will win the league. Oh, unfortunate draw against Oxford United in the Carabao Cup. Maybe we'll go a little bit further in this competition as well. Right, so we're going to bring out Embleton for Clayton Lewis. I want to get Lewis on some attacking scenarios, and we're also going to bring Barley out. And we'll put in Nathan Wood. And I think that's a better offing than the first set. Lyndon Gooch we've got going up a rating there. A few lads going up in their stats. Nothing too major. Home to Oxford United. Charlie Wyke wanting game time. You're not getting it. That's very... It's very sexist, Mad Johns. Very sexist. Player injured. 9 days. Willis again. Fuck him, man. We're being knocked out the Carabao Cup. Not that I'm too fussed, but I am fussed about how poor we're doing in general. The squad morale has plummeted. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with the rain. And then we're going to sort out some kit numbers. Actually, no, I think I can name most of the starting 11, so We'll go like this. And Roos, obviously we're going to want to be number 1. Leauge, or Leauge. When I want number 4, we'll make him number 4. Centre backs, Wood doesn't start. It is Willis who we're going to make on number 5. And I think my other centre back's actually the loanee. Is it right? I think it's right. So we're going to give him the number 5 jersey. And Lugo 9's the right back, so we'll give him number 2. We're going to have Trevor Chalobah's on number 6. George Dobson will give 8. Mark Cadonas will give the number 10 jersey to. And Lyndon Gooch can stay with the 11. Watmore can take 7 off of Chris Maguire. And then Ketia can have number 9. And that's everything we want to do there. So there's all the kit numbers sorted. Leauge.com trophy, we've got a game now. Clayton Lewis is playing for New Zealand. Borough, Peterborough. Surely, come on. Oh, I made I need to go make Willis number 3. I messed up there. So we'll quickly make Jordan Willis number 3 and then we'll be done with all of these number changes. Deadline day. There's not really specifically anyone who I'm looking to sell, and there's definitely not anyone I'm looking to bring it. Actually, no, we're gonna go make another play for Leauge. That's what we're gonna do. And hopefully that works out. Oh, actually it's deadline day, so we might not even accept in time, and I'm gonna have to sit and tick through it. Oh, frustrating. I'm gonna creep up here and hopefully they don't storm out. Right, they walked out on me offering 65. So they walked out on 65-35 and now they're on 60-40. FIFA's fucked, man, honestly. Can't wait for FIFA 21. Can't wait for FIFA 21 at all, because this game is fucked. You know what? I'll send Barley Mumba to Burton Albion. And hopefully he can get some game time there. I want to say they're in our league, actually. So maybe not. Leauge loaned in, and it only took 2 hours. That is fantastic for the club. To bring him in there. And he can go on the bench over Kyle Lafferty. And yeah, if you haven't played a career mode at a low level in the English leagues, 5 players on the bench, because that is all the substitutes you're allowed in the Leasing.com trophy, which is our next game. Mumba's low move broke down. That's a bit frustrating. So we've got 2 days to prepare for the Leasing.com trophy, which I do want to go on and win, to be honest. Loan off of Wimbledon. out of the transfer window. So we'll come to the game against Crew. I'm hoping that we don't get knocked out yet. I'd be very frustrated. I didn't think we would. Double from Nketiah and Duncan Watmore helping him out. 3-1. A 3-1 win there. We've got Wright out on international duty. Bit annoying that it overlaps, but it won't when we're in the championship, I'd imagine. And a massive confidence boosting win there. That's huge. And Willis picks up another knock. Maybe we just need to take him out of the team for a week or two. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him on the reserves for a little bit, because I'm sick of him getting hurt. Look at him, he's really down there. So he'll go down, and we'll bring Lynch in. And there's a man missing here. Who's missing? Oh, it's Clayton Lewis. That's annoying. Oh, we'll stick Semenyo in just for this training session. It might go up to a 62 actually. No, it won't. But hopefully we can stick Clayton back in time for the next training session. 9th in the league. We're playing 6th in the league. Accrington Stanley. I'm hoping we'll take the win here. We will do the press conference because morale is low and that'll be frustrating.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we'll want these questions about the team so we can get the morale up, hopefully. Yeah, we're up to happy. So that'll be better for our performance on the pitch. And Accrington Stanley. It's the fixture here. Hopefully a win. And it is a win. It's a good result as well. Clean sheet away from home. And that bolsters us right up into 5th. I'm going to leave Semenyo in because he's going to go up to 62. Yeah. I'll take him out for the next one. Leauge's gone up there as well. 69 rating left back. Monthly scouting update. We've got 2 poor Australians, and for Canada, poor, and so poor is the verdict from the scouting updates. We've got Rotherham now, 2nd place in the league. Home fixture. And it's a win, and that's a really big win as well. Marcadonez and Nketiah, the 2 lads who came from higher leagues, showing their worth there. As we're up into 4th and we play 5th. Big run of fixtures here. Yeah, Willis we're going to put back in. And hopefully he's cured of his injury plague. He's a happy morale. So a 2-1 win against Bolton there, creating a little gap between us and them. And oh, I didn't take him out again. Fuck's sake. We need to put Clayton Lewis back in the drills after this. Hopefully we'll remember. Don't blame it on yourself. I mean, we won, so I don't really know what you'd be blaming on yourself. It's looking like Fleetwood are invincible. I think that would be 8 wins, 2 draws for them. 26 points. As we meet MK Dons. And it's a scrape in the barrel there. 1-0 win. Good performance. Take that. I'm going to put Lewis back in the drills for Semenyo. Clayton Lewis, there he is. Depth attacking scenarios. I mean, actually, we've got Dobson in the starting 11, and he's probably the least likely to have a sustained period in the team. Whereas Semenyo, with him being 19, we'll do that, and we'll leave it like that until at least January. Wood is going up exponentially here. This is up to a 63 rating already. Fleetwood Town game will be a big game, an important one as well. Same with the Pompey game, although they have already beaten us. We've drawn Wickham in the next round of the Leauge.com trophy. Good performance. Taking away the 2-0 win. Home to Peterborough in the Leauge.com trophy. Taking out a 2-0 win there. Wright's been sent off. I'm not sure if that'll apply to league. It will apply to league games. So you'll miss the Fleetwood game, which is annoying because that's a big fixture. Thinking about maybe... Nah, actually we're not going to play this. Not going to play this. We'll take it as it comes, and hopefully a win would take us up to at least 3rd, and depending on the Rotherham result, potentially 2nd. And if both the Rotherham and Portsmouth results, we're going to take the press conference quickly, go our way, then we could go top of the league here.
Okay, welcome.
Anything can happen. The lads did perform admirably. Oh, we've tonked them. We have really slaughtered Fleetwood there. Big win. And the Rotherham game did go our way. Oh, Clayton Lewis is out again on international duty. We're not even going to put anyone in. We're just going to go with the drill and we'll stick them in the day before the next game, which will hopefully see him off of international duty. It's really frustrating that. 17th, I think, is the date for our monthly scouting updates. Yeah, oh, I didn't get it. Try to stop the simulation, didn't work. Ooh, 71 to 94 there. 300k wages as a value as well. We'll sign him up. Get him in the youth academy there. That could be a big name for us. We'll check the Canada report. 69 to 94 as well. If his value is decent, we'll get Joseph Williams up there as well. Those could be 2 really big players for us. We're going to go have a look straight away at the youth academy and it's 58 and 59 rated respectively. But with their big potentials, we're going to leave them to stew in there a little bit. And once it turns 17, once it turns 8, once we get a better gauge of what their potential is down to a closer number, we can gauge whether we want to keep them or get rid of them or train them up. Taking away the 3-1 win there as we sit second in the league still. And that loss to Portsmouth earlier in the league really looking pivotal here in the title race. Clayton Lewis taking some big upgrades there. Leauge's up to a 70 rating, Gooch is up to a 69, Woods knocking on the door 64. Doing really well here. And Kyle Lafferty's complaining about game time. Yeah, there's really... I'm going to try and keep him happy, but there's really not a place for Kyle Lafferty in this team at all. He's a lamppost. He's literally a lamppost. Lynch can't fit in either. There's not a place for you here either. Bigger games ahead. I mean, there is than Tranmere, to be honest. We're not lying there. Dobson suspended. Ledbetter comes in for Dobson in the automatic replacement, and we take out a narrow 1-0 win. Substitute Jonathan Lecco, the only man on the score sheet there. He was on the pitch 19 minutes and bagged one. Suspension over. And Portsmouth just aren't dropping points here. We're getting through this quite fast, to be honest. I'm probably going to leave this episode at the January transfer window. Then tomorrow we might stream again. Oh, we drop points to Shrewsbury. That's poor. That's poor. I'm probably going to leave this one at the January transfer window, which probably will take us about another 10 minutes. So, will take us to the hour mark. Semenyo and Wood going up there to 64 rated each. And yeah, Portsmouth don't drop points, and we've created a substantial gap there between us and Rotherham United to keep us in second place. Yeah, Joseph Williams looks really nice there, to be honest, and so does Jay Rose. Be interesting to see their skill moves on weak foot there. We'll get the Manager of the Month award. Again, if you haven't already, it's cjr.sports_ on Instagram. That is in the description. And we do have the area quarter-final here, and it's against Fleetwood, but we dismantled them in the league, so I'm feeling confident with the simulation here. If you don't know how the Legion.com trophy works, it's the area quarter-final, then the area semi-final, then the final, and then you play. And then the northern winners play the southern winners at Wembley in the genuine final. So it's pretty much like this is the round of 16, basically. Then the semi-finals are actually the quarter-final, the finals actually the semis, etc. But it's a one-legged semi, with it being the final, and it's not at a neutral venue either. So it's like to the FA Cup with, well, not really like to the FA Cup, to be honest. It's like to the FA Cup with it being one game, but it's not alike to the FA Cup with it not being at a neutral venue. But either way, hopefully we can come through that quite comfortably. December 1st, we're going to look through and establish a short list of potential players to sign on pre-contract signings. Yeah, usually, to be fair, I'd take Embleton's wanting to play on board, but I kind of want to win this. And it's an absolute thumping at Fleetwood as well. We are really dismantling this Fleetwood team every time we play them. Guess there's going to be a next time. Not the right opponent, my son. 4 points is the gap between us and Portsmouth, who sit top of the league. Mad Johns, you'll be happy about that one if you're still in the stream.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now. Okay.
55k pennies we're getting for this tournament. We've got Bristol Rovers away. And we've auto replaced the substitute, I'm assuming there, because it doesn't look like there's anyone in our starting 11 moved. Oh, and Clark Harris bags one in the 86th. And it's more points dropped, and it doesn't close the gap between us and third. Rotherham also dropped points. And it also doesn't close the gap between us and Pompey. If we'd won that game, then the gap would be 1 point. That's more frustrating, to be honest. That is really, really annoying. Monthly scouting updates again, and that is absolutely awful from both of the Australians there. Canada as well, abysmal. Coventry at home.
Okay, thanks for waiting. We can make a start now. Okay, guys.
Surely 3 points here. Massive. Hat-trick from Duncan Momo, that's fantastic. Very nicely done. Semenyo and Wood keeping level with each other constantly there. Leauge also up to a 71 rated. He's proved to be a really nice signing there. Lafferty's still complaining about game time. Marcadona's out for 2 days, won't affect anything. Do you know a bit of a break here? Might have a midweek game. Yeah, we do, Gillingham. So what we'll do is, after the Gillingham game, we'll go set up a shortlist of players as Wood goes up to a 66 there. Peeling away from Semenyo in their little race that they seem to have going on. And you'll notice Portsmouth have dropped points, closing the gap to 2 points, and we maintain that 5 point gap between us and third place. Declan John, just get out. I'm pretty sure he's on loan from Swansea. Oh, we've got Gillingham back-to-back games there. We're gonna go set up this scouting system. Well, we're gonna go into the scouting system and see who appeals to us. He definitely does. Definitely 100% could come into the team and do something for us in League One. In the Championship, sorry. In the event that we do get promoted. I don't think left back's a very needed position there. Enzo Zidane we can add to the... Yeah, adding these doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. It's just kind of like options, creating some selection for us to potentially bring into the team. Pepic there could be a decent shout. Emmanuel Ape. Tell you what, we'll scout him as well. Stankovic. Oh, he's not even expiring in 6 months. We're really just adding most people in here, to be honest. Yeah, we'll get a right back in there. Zimmerman will get in there as well. And we'll get the, oh no, it doesn't matter. Right, yeah, so we'll leave that with that. That at that, sorry. And that can be the kind of shortlist that we've made, filled with players. And at the end of the episode, we're going to go back through and remove some players that aren't good enough to kind of bring in. And a massive performance there. 5-0 thump and advancing in the FA Cup. Look good now with the suspension. Not sure that that'll apply. Will apply. Oh, and Willis is suspended as well. A cumulative of yellow cards, I'm gonna imagine, but that is very infuriating. Especially with Crawley being in the area semi-final. I think Crawley are in League 2, actually. So I don't think it'll mean a ginormous amount. We are closing in on January. We're going to auto-replace them. Ozturk and Smith are the 2 men in. I've got faith that we can do this, and we can. Smith's been suspended as well. What is with our players picking up red cards? And we've got players going up in stats here and there. Gooch is really getting his pace up, which is what I want from playing down that left-hand flank. Got some reschedules. Tommy Smith suspended, but I don't think he's even on the bench. No, he's not even on the bench. So Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or, same as in real life. Getting that 6th Ballon d'Or there. Well, just like you did last year in real life. Where are Blackpool in the league? Ah, they're 3rd actually, so I mean, it's still poor. I'm still disappointed because that closes the gap to 2 points. And Semenyo, they're catching up with Wood again. That closes the gap between us and Blackpool to 3 points, and widens the gap between us and Pompey to 5 points. And that's something that I'll do off camera, sorting out the players who are losing their contracts. And oh well, that offer wasn't just a random offer. Max Power will be added to the transfer list as per him requesting it in anger. We'll leave him there. We'll not sign him up, but we'll just leave him there because he's got a poor rating, but he could have a decent potential. Same, no, not the same with Alexander Park. He's awful. Yeah, I think these are all going to be duds. Yeah, again, poor from the scouting system. I don't expect a lot for the first while. Doing well on our manager rating. That's actually a positive. Don't normally. Away to Bury. And yeah, we'll go a bit longer than an hour here. But I'm not opposed to that. And Clayton Lewis goes up to a 64 rating. Is Matt Johns even still here? That's my question. Do I even have a moderator? Matt Johns, stick it in the chat if you're still here. Oh fuck no. 9+ emails. Got all the scout reports back. That is fantastic. I nominate my Lily. Lily, if Mad Johns isn't here, I'll make you the moderator. Just leave it for a minute, and we'll see if he's here. Lafferty wants to move away as well. Really don't care, to be honest. Really don't care. Lily, I'll make you the moderator. Really don't care. There you go, Lily. You're now a moderator. I'm removing you as soon as I stream next. But you can have this for the last 5 minutes. Don't ban anyone or time anyone out. That's all I ask. 'Cause there's only fucking 2 people here anyway. Massive performances here in the home straight to January. Fleetwood will be the last game that we sim. Into January. We don't want to play the Fleetwood game. So we'll sim this one, then we'll go sort out the transfer hub, and then we'll call it there. Massive to win that game there. I don't know, Lily. Really big to win that game there. And yeah, Umar Nias will probably bring in, and same with Zimmerman. We're probably going to want to shortlist 1 player in most positions. Like, I don't think we'll bring in Reet. I think Aper will be the choice there. I'm not too fussed about a right back when that's the option. Same with Corellis. Zidane I'm not fussed about either. Martinez I'm not fussed about. We'll leave those 2 in. We'll take Herrero out as well. And I think we'll make those 7 pre-contract signings. Actually, maybe we won't bring in Pelupasi. But 100% we'll make those 7, and we're gonna go make 3 of them now. We're gonna go make my 3 that I specifically want to make now. The 3 most important. Because obviously we don't have a lot. With Lafferty and Power wanting out of the club, we should be able to bring in these 3. So first of all is Sommer. Michel Sommer, Italian centre-back from Deportivo La Coruña. I mean, we're going to offer them lower squad roles than they'll actually get, but yeah, like, just to try and, in case they do end up getting outshone, hold back on them complaining and potentially lowering the morale in the future. So we'll remove the bonus for that, but other than that, I'm fine with giving him what he wants, and £200 more a week, we can have that. Not that. So there is Sommer signed up. Matthias Zimmerman. I'm probably going to steer away from Nias, actually, and we'll bring in Ape instead. And hopefully we're going to sign Smith and Ape now, and then the rest will be in the event that we sell on Power and or Lafferty. We'll try and bring them in. Importance a bit better, to be honest. With McLaughlin, I think McLaughlin's 31 actually. So hopefully Jordan Smith can be a younger goalkeeper to bring in, and he might kick on in the Championship. He's obviously playing in the Championship as of now, but he's clearly not in favour at Forest. We're going to offer him 5.25, and I'm assuming that'll be, yeah, it's fair offer. That's sound. So we've brought in Smith and Sommer, who will come in the summer of next season, which hopefully will be a Championship season. And they're straight in demanding an important role. I mean, you can have it, because you're not going to come down. 5 years, of course, with the glitch that you can go 1 year up or down, and they always accept. So we'll get him in for 5 years, no release clause, and it is left to us to set the wage. We'll set him a 10 grand wage. Hopefully there's no walking away involved here, and it's a fair offer for Emmanuel Ape. So those are the 3 signings that we're going to make off the bat. We've still got 40k in the wage budget, but we'll sim through. It'll be interesting to see, actually. It's Neymar, Griezmann, Ronaldo and Messi. No real surprises there. And we'll sim through to the Brentford game, but we won't sim past it. And that is it for the stream. If you've enjoyed watching it live, then we'll stream again tomorrow probably. And if you're watching it as a past broadcast, then check the Instagram for the YouTube, cgr.sports_ to see whenever we are live, and like the video, share it, whatever, subscribe if you're not. And that's it for the stream. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.